we about to crash. My life like a Beetle.
Okay. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So as you can tell from the title, today's video is going to be a get ready with me / simple makeup routine. So to start, I'm just going to prep my hair the way I like. I'm going to be doing a ponytail. It's not a sleek ponytail, just a ponytail with some curls and a bang. So I'm just going to part my hair the way I like and then get right to it. All of the products that I will be using will be listed down in my description as well for my hair and my makeup. You guys probably have already seen this look on my Instagram because I did post a few pictures on there and they were cute, okay? So if you're not following me on Instagram yet, you should be. My @name is going to be right above, and there's also a link in my description box. And on there I also post alerts of when I'm posting a video and the things that I like to do on a daily basis, and I ask questionnaires on what kind of videos you guys like to see more of. I'm just using a hair tie to put my hair into a bun so that way it's easier for me to straighten out some of the edges that I have and just lay down those hairs. To do so, I am going to be using the Red by Kiss root straightener, and I'm just going to use this to straighten out some of those flyaway hairs and my front edges, just so that way it's easier to lay them down with my brush and my products. Next, I am using this TIGI bedhead hair stick to lay down the front of my hair and the back so that way it's easier to grip. After that, I'm just going to go in with my brush. I don't know why I use a wave brush, but both sides just help me to lay down my hair as much as I possibly can. So this is the brush that I will be using. I didn't want my ponytail to be centered in the back of my head. I kind of wanted it a little bit higher so you could see it was up there in a little curl. So you're going to see me put this as high as I can, and I'm just going to make it a little tight so that way it looks like a little baby doll. And because my hair is so thick, this little bump back here that was a problem, I'm just going to correct that with a bobby pin, and it's going to be covered by my hair. Now I'm just going to go in with my Bronner Brothers Pump It Up Super Hold Spray. I'm just going to spray this all around my hair so that way it tames those flyaways as much as possible. I'm just going to brush that down and then place my scarf on so my hair sets while I do my makeup. Now we can get started on the fun stuff. My pores were acting crazy, so I had to pull off this pore strip just to get those whiteheads out of my nose. And now I'm just going to go in with my Clinique Even Better cream so that way it evens out my skin tone, and it also has SPF in it, which protects me from the sun. And I'm going to apply this all over my face. Because I have dry skin, I'm also going to go in with my Shea Butter, and I'm going to apply this also all over my face. Next, I'm going to be using my Revolution Banana Deep Setting Powder, and I'm going to apply this to my eyebrows so that way once I am doing my eyebrows, they do not move or run. And I'm just going to use the ending spoolie and a razor to clean up my eyebrows because they were a little bit of a hot mess. And I'm just going to clean those up so they look more natural. To line my brow, I'll be using the Anastasia brow pencil in medium brown, and I'm just going to try to fill in and line my brow in the shape that it is and just follow the hairs as much as possible without going too dark or being too harsh. And I will make a very faint line at the beginning of my brow. I am also using the Anastasia DipBrow Pomade in dark brown to fill in my eyebrows because the medium brown, it really isn't dark enough for my eyebrow hairs, but I like the natural color that it is because the dark brown can be a little too dark. I don't know. I just like it. I don't know. And I'm doing the same thing to the other side. To clean up my brows, I'm going to be using this Nars concealer in caramel, and I'm just going to apply that with this handy dandy brush that I have no idea where I got it from. And I'm going to just put very little product first to line my brows, and then I'll apply more because I have a habit of putting the concealer over where I have put my eyebrow lining, and it's a problem. So I just put a little bit of product and then I add on to it later. To clean up the top of my brow, I'll be using my L'Oreal Infallible foundation in the number 487, and I'm going to apply this the same way that I applied the concealer, very little at a time and then add on later. And I do this because the top of my brow also likes to play games and it doesn't match the other one. So we're just going to add it little by little, okay? And just keep checking to make sure that they're very even and they look alike, okay? Okay. Now that I think that they look pretty even, I'm just going to brush out my hairs and make sure everything is falling into place and everything is well blended. Next, I'm going in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer in Orange Corrector, and I'm just going to place this on spots that I either have scars from pimples or just dark spots and spots that I will be concealing because I feel like this brightens up my makeup. I am now going to go back in with my L'Oreal Infallible foundation in the number 487 once again, and I'm going to be using a brush. I found that using a brush minimizes the amount of manipulation that I do to the open pores and whiteheads on my nose and on my chin. So I'm going to apply it first with the foundation brush, and then I'm just going to make sure everything's blended out with the Beauty Blender afterwards. Next, I'm going to go back in with my Nars concealer in the color Caramel, and I'm just going to conceal under my eyes, my nose, my forehead, and the peak of my lips. Depending on the foundation I use, sometimes this concealer is not light enough, so I'm going to go back in with the Nars concealer in the color Custard and just apply this under my eyes just to brighten up my makeup a little bit more. For contour, I will be using the Fenty Beauty Foundation Matte Matchstick in the color Truffle, and I will be lining my jawline and my cheekbones in a somewhat triangular shape, my nose, and the perimeters of my face. So that way it kind of narrows down how chubby my cheeks really are, because I have cheeks like a chipmunk. And I'm going to blend this out with a contour brush and my fingers. To set my face, I'm going to go back in with the Revolution Banana Deep Setting Powder, and I am first going to apply this to the back of my hand and then apply it to the spots that I would like to set, just so that way it doesn't look too cakey and I can place it in an even layer.
The lashes aren't working today, so we're not going to do lashes, okay? They're not in the mood to go on today, so we're just going to do mascara, okay? Okay.
Ha! So this isn't even mascara. This is actually the e.l.f. Beautiful Bare Brow Gel in the color Clear, and I apply this to my eyebrows to set my hairs in place. This seals the deal, okay? If you can get this at any store, get it, because it makes your eyebrows look so natural. And I'm using this buffing brush just to brush out that setting powder and to blend everything out in my face. Last but not least, I'm going to set my contour with this contour powder, and I'm going to do this lightly because this is actually not the shade for my contour, but it accentuates my features even more. So I was so into the song that I forgot to show you guys the blush that I was using, but it is the Clinique Blushing Blush Powder, and I got this a very long time ago, but I'm just going to build on this and make my cheeks look blushy. The mascara that I'm using is the Maybelline Lash Sensational Full Fan Effect Mascara, and I'm just going to build on this because I have a love-hate relationship because it likes to clump up, but it makes my lashes look like minks.
Okay.
Yeah, I was pissed, so I had to clean up this ugly little mark that came from my mascara. So this is how you clean it up. I just used a little bit of the concealer and that brush, and I blended it out so that way it covered it up.
And that's how you fix that, okay?
To highlight, I will be using the Bellápierre Glowing Palette, and I'm going to use this gold color and this brush that I have no idea what it's called, and we're just going to highlight. And to highlight my nose, I am using an eyeshadow brush. Once that is done, I'm just going to make sure that everything is blended out nicely, and I'm going to start on my lips. I moisturize my lips a lot throughout the day, so I'm just going to be lining my lips with a brown lip pencil, and then I'm going to apply my setting spray. I guess I thought if I applied my setting spray after lining my lips that it might last longer, but it didn't. So the setting spray that I'm using is the Urban Decay All Nighter. And I'm just going to spray this all around my face, and the lip gloss I'm using is the NYX Butter Gloss, and I'm just going to apply a thin layer and blend that out. And there you go, it's a bomb lip. Alright guys, so we are almost done. So now I'm just going to curl my hair. I didn't really give you guys much details on how I'm doing this, but if you would like me to do a detailed video, please let me know in the comments, sis, okay? Because this is very simple, but I don't know how to explain it just yet. But I'm just going to curl my hair, and then we'll get to teasing it to make it look real big and voluptuous. So the trick to getting your hair full and thick is just to tease it. So I just teased my hair until I got it to where I liked it. And yeah, I just used a hair pick. And this was the final look. I loved my makeup and I loved my hair. It was like a cute little soft beat all together. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram so you can see the pictures that I took. And just get ready for my quick turn up, because you know your girl gotta turn up.
In the water, burning like the sun, on the waves of the ocean.
Pew, pew, pew!
On my cars, they gotta eat on my neck with a meal with the cash. Like Bradley, we about to crash.